Hola, good morning. Today's Tuesday, August 5th, 2025. Today will be my 36th consecutive day on the GR11. Only 3 days left after today. Oh my God. It's so sad that it's ending. But anyway, I'm going to try and enjoy every last moment over these next few days. Today I am doing stage 44. It is 20 kilometers. I will carry on just a little bit further than that to find a wild camp spot. And that is about it. So let's get started. Day 36 on the GR11. It is really hot as well. My backpack, like the hip strap, is as tight as it can go. And so it's not sitting on my hips, it's sort of sliding down a little bit. And so the weight is falling onto my shoulders. It's been a couple days now. So it's not excruciatingly painful, but you know, I'm just constantly trying to adjust the weight of my backpack and like stick my butt out so that the weight can be carried on my back rather than my shoulders. Thank goodness there are only a few days left because, yeah, it's very painful and not good for the body to carry the weight on the shoulders. Okay, let's keep hiking. is 6:40 p.m. I am 1 hour into the next stage, stage 45. Yeah, even though it shows the little camping symbol for the end of stage 44, La Jonquera, I don't think there's any camping there. It's quite a busy border town. That was so nice to go to the supermarket. I'll show you what I bought in a second. Anyway, so yeah, an hour into stage 45, it says there is a good water point, a picnic table, and a few steps up there, there is a sheltered cover suitable for a bivouac. I did drop my bag here and go and have a look at that. And I was like, nope, I think this is better. If it were raining, I would go up there, obviously. So it's good that it's there. I'm gonna wash at that water point. I'm gonna feast. This is an ideal camp spot. I didn't really want to put my tent that close to the picnic table, but as I was trying to set it up further away, I realized that the ground was not flat. Yeah, today was hot. Today was really hot. I was carrying 2.5 liters of water and I used it all. And it was hot. Like every time I would take a sip, the water was hot. I know some people, many people carry like those metal water bottles that will keep your, water cold for hours and hours, but nope. I'd rather drink hot water than carry that extra weight of a metal water bottle. All right. I'm going to eat and chill out. I will check back in later. There were 2 of these patties, but I ate one already. All right, it is 10:30. Yeah, it's a nice big full moon out there. I am loving this wild camp spot with the faucet and the picnic table. Yeah, that's about it for today. I will see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, August 6th, 2025. Today will be my 37th consecutive day on the GR11. Last night was pretty windy through the night. As well, I had trouble getting to sleep. I started to question, like, was that a decaf coffee I had or did I have a regular coffee? But no, it was decaf. I think I was just excited to be at this awesome spot. It's such a luxury to have a picnic table, somewhere to sit, somewhere to, enjoy your food. And of course, to have the tap right there was also amazing. Anyway, eventually I got to sleep. Today, I will be doing stage 45. It is 23 kilometers, but I've already done, I think, 2 of those kilometers, so around 21 kilometers left. I don't know, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So, with no further ado, let's get started on day 37 on the GR11. This is that shelter mentioned in the guidebook, just a few steps up from where I camped. Yeah, this would be quite the blessing if there was rain, but there wasn't, so I didn't use it. my first glimpse of it. I know it's hazy out, but there it is. I just investigated what these arrows were. There's a dot up there, and that's how I got the view of the sea. It is 5 p.m., so I am here at Els Villars, which is the end of stage 45. Stage 46 for tomorrow is 26 kilometers, or there is an alternative route that is only 19 kilometers. The guidebook says that this stage has way too much road walking. I mean, that has been the case for days now. I'm kind of ready for this to be over for that reason. It's just hard on the feet. I still, appreciate the exercise, and there's still the odd view. It's still a good way to be spending my day, going for a long walk every day. But yeah, it's just the road walking is just hard on my feet. So the guidebook is really not selling me on the official route. 7 extra kilometers of road walking, I think I'll pass. So I'm going to start stage 46 right now. So it's 19 kilometers, and as well, you'll pass 2 towns. Each town has some sort of shop where you can buy food. If I do the 26 kilometer route, there's no such shop. So yeah, there's really no good selling point to do the official route. So I'm taking the variant, and I'm going to start it right now because I could survive the night for sure, but I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to start going toward the first town, which is called Espanola. It's only 3.5 kilometers away. If I find an awesome camp spot before reaching the town, I'll stop because, like I said, I do have enough food for tonight. And if I don't, I'll go to Espanola, hope that the food shop is still open, buy some fun snacks or whatever, something to eat, and then continue to look for a camp spot. Yeah, this Els Villars, there's nothing. It's a small hamlet. There's literally a water tap. That's it. So let's carry on to Espanola.
Yo estoy de incógnito. Estamos de incógnito. A mí ya me conocen de Cristo.
All right, it is 8:07 p.m. I am here in Espola. I had referred to it as Espanola earlier. Espanola is actually a town in Ontario, Canada. This town is called Espola. When I first got here, there was nobody around. Then I saw this one lady and I was like, do you know where there's a tienda or a supermercado or a ristorante? And she said, actually, like everything is closed. If you want something to eat, you'll have to go to the pool. The pool is open, there's a bar there, and they make sandwiches, etc. I'm like, great. So I go to the pool, had their chicken kebab sandwich. It was a lot of food, but it was really good. For €5.50, it was excellent. And so I wasn't sure where I was going to camp. I was going to start making my way to the next small village on this variant, and I just thought, hopefully I'll find somewhere along the way to camp. But as I was paying my bill, I asked the barman, I said, do you know anywhere I could, put my tent for the night? And he, exchanged a few words with the two guys at the bar, and he was like, yeah, you can go to the soccer field. He's like, just Google it. He's like, a lot of the people who do the GR go there. And I was like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the GR11. So I did Google it. It was only 700 meters away. Here I am. Yeah. So it was kind of dumb and selfish, actually, but I was just like, oh, imagine camping right in the middle of the soccer field. Like, I thought it was like kind of like a closed, like a not used facility right now. But anyway, the owner came by, right at the same time, and he was like, no, like, put your tent over here. And I was like, yeah, okay, sorry about that. But I got the cool picture and moved my tent, and here I am. I would just like to say, like, Spanish people have been so helpful and kind and lovely. Actually, as I was leaving the bar to come here, I saw the lady that had directed me to the pool, and I tapped her on the shoulder and I was like, thank you for everything. And she was like, oh, you're welcome. Anyway, so here I am for the night, and from here it's about, I think, 16 kilometers to the end of stage 46. And I'll meet up with Benoit again tomorrow, and then it'll be the last day. Yeah, it's still super hot, even though it's the sun goes down at 9 o'clock. Anyway, not as cool as camping in the middle of the soccer field, but still a pretty cool camp spot, and just cool that it's allowed. Yeah, and I'm so glad I asked. My first book, Flip Flop Fantasy, it was supposed to be called Figure It Out, People Will Help. I actually have those words tattooed on my arm. Figure it out, people will help. And then I was convinced to change the title. And that's fine, but I do, those are really wise words to live by. Like, figure it out, you'll figure it out. And ask for help, people will help. So that is certainly the case today. I am so happy. Yeah. All right, I've been talking for a really long time. Well, I can kind of afford to, since there was no scenery today. It's just roads. So anyway, I will stop talking. I will see you in the morning. Ciao for now. Those dogs barked all night long. Good morning. Today's Thursday, August 7th, 2025. Today will be my 38th consecutive day on the GR11, my second last day of this adventure. As I mentioned yesterday, I am doing stage 46, but I am doing the variant. The official route is 26 kilometers, and the actual words of the guidebook say, with way too much road walking. I don't think I'm going to avoid that by doing the variant, but the variant is 7 kilometers less, so it's 19 kilometers. So the less road walking, the better. In fact, I think I'm going to take a couple of Advil before I start my day, just to make it a little more enjoyable, because it's just, it's hard on the feet. Also, the official route doesn't pass any food shops or anything, whereas this variant passes 2. One will be in this town that I'm in already. I forget, not Espanola, whatever, the town that I'm in right now, but it probably doesn't open until like 9. So I'm just going to carry on to the next town, Rabos. And by the time I get there, the shops should be open because all I have left is 2 pieces of bread, 2 pieces of sausage, and 1 bag of almonds. That's it. And a tiny, tiny bit of powdered milk from Benoit again. He gave me some more. When I saw him last, I will see him again today at Lanza, or Llança, Llanca is the destination for today. This was a great camp spot, you know, even though the dogs barked all through the night. So, and I literally think it was because of me. That they're pretty far away. They're all the way on the opposite side of the football field, you know, in somebody's home. And it sounds like there's like 20 of them. But if I made any sort of crinkle or turned on my headlamp or made any noise, they started up again. So anyway, I did have a great night's sleep. And I'm very thankful that I was allowed to camp here. Yeah, it's very nice of the people of this town or the owner of this football field to recognize that, hey, the GR11 hikers come through here and they need a place to stay. So thank you very much. Muchas gracias. All right. So yeah, I've already done 3 kilometers, about 16 and a bit kilometers left for the day. So a nice short day, which is good because tomorrow, the last stage, stage 47, is 27 kilometers. However, I might be able to slack pack it. Slack packing is when you don't carry your big backpack. You just carry like a day hiking backpack because you're able to somehow send it on to the end of your next stage. And so since I'm going to see Benoit today and tomorrow, I'm going to see if I can leave my big backpack with him and just carry a day hiking backpack for that last 27 kilometers. That would be a super nice treat, and it would certainly speed it up, and it would certainly make it much easier on my feet. The reason the road walking is so hard on my feet is because of the weight on my back. All right. That's about it. It's a bittersweet time. Second last day on the GR11, stage 46, 19 kilometers. Let's start hiking. Hola. 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 Well, there's no denying it now. There's the sea. Pardon? Pardon? Grand Canyon. Look who it is again. Pourquoi tu n'as pas planté la tente?
Ben, dans le magasin, un gars qui m'a conseillé ce vin.
Okay.
And s'il est good, if he's good, yes. On achète.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Sorry, c'est fermé, it's time. Tomorrow. Pour tout le monde, hein.
Bonne nuit.
Tomorrow, the last day.
Yes, tomorrow's
Yes,
my last day.
The top,
Yes.
of
Okay.
course.
Ok, le café ici, 6h30.
Yes.
Ok, bonne nuit.
Bonne nuit.
Ok. Au revoir, Benoît. À bientôt dans 6
Fin
heures.
d'après-midi,
Yeah.
là,
Oui.
l'est.
À l'est.
À l'est.
Yeah, pas l'ouest, comme tu as dit.
À l'est.
Ok, au revoir.
Bip, bip.
Hola, good morning. Today is Friday, August 8th, 2025. Today will be my 39th and my final consecutive day on the GR11. So, yesterday, after finishing stage 46, I walked 4.6 kilometers to this camping because it was the only one that had availability. Thankfully, Benoit was able to, do all the logistics of yesterday, like he checked all the different campings. This was the only one that had availability. So it was off the official route. It was along another GR. Got there. Tony and Claire also showed up there, so that was a nice surprise. The three of us shared a drink last night. It was really great to see them. We've been sort of, in the same rhythm for the past week or so. Anyway, and then, so obviously met up with Benoit again. So I am, basically slack packing today. I left a lot of stuff at the campground. So we're gonna be at that same campground for 3 nights in total, last night and 2 more nights. So I left my tent, my sleeping bag, my clothing bag, my toiletries bag, etc., etc. So my backpack is, much lighter. Quelle joie. Yeah, it's very nice to walk with such little weight. And as I said earlier on, along the GR11, when I do get home, I am going to do a shakedown of my thru-hiking backpack and reduce my base weight. Yes. Anyway, from this camping to Cap de Creus, which is the official end of the GR11, it is 14.6 kilometers. From there I will take a shuttle bus to a town where I will meet Benoit in his car and we will come back to this camping. En route though today, I'm going to be meeting up with Ander. So he finished 2 days ago and he's at this next camping. So I am going to pass by and say hello on my way to Cap de Creus today. Yeah, I think I've covered everything. Yeah, I'll speak again when I get to Cap de Creus. Went for a swim in the sea last night, so that was amazing. Anyway, there is a part of me that's ready for this to be done, and of course a part of me that's actually just kind of in disbelief that it is finally over, but it's not over until it's over. So I've got 14.6 kilometers. Let's get that done, and how about I stop talking? Okay, day 39 on the GR11. So this is my friend Ander that I have been speaking about for so long, and I finally met up with him because he waited a day. He finished a day earlier than me, but it's so great to see you, Ander. Congratulations on finishing. And today I will finish.
Me scared. Eta beti poliki poliki.
Yeah, that's me, poliki poliki. That's Basque for slow.
You finished it?
Today. Bye, Ander. Keep in touch.
Ayo, ayo.
What does that mean?
Goodbye.
Goodbye in Basque. Ayoyo.
Ayo.
Ayo.
Gero arte, ikusi arte. Bye.
Okay. See you.
Ongi bizi. Pozik bizi.
Meaning? What does it mean?
Good luck.
Good luck. Left. Claire, how do you feel about that?
I feel
Relieved.
And regretful.
Yeah.
And
It's a bittersweet bittersweet moment.
Proud of myself.
Yes! You are
you.
awesome. Aw.
Had such a lovely time.
Yeah.
Met the best people.
Me too. Okay, last 300 meters. 200 meters. All the way up there. Yes! Oh my gosh. All right. All right, this is it, the end, as Claire already said, 39 days, no rest days, no 0 days. Uh-oh. Yeah, feels good to be done, and it was awesome. It was over too quickly, and as Claire also said earlier, great to meet so many good people, and feels good just to have accomplished this. So yes, let's go have a beer.
Come.
Cheers, you guys. Congratulations on finishing. Cheers. Muchas gracias.
De nada.
Oh my God, is that the bus? Packed bus, super packed. Bobo,
Fais-moi a little hug. Just a
Yes.
little one. Just a
enchanté
little one.
Bobo.
Bon voyage, bon retour.
Right to meet you.
Bye Tony, bye Claire, bye Bobo. Okay Benoît.
Non, moi je reste. I have my car. Faut la regarder sinon sur Woman in the Woods. Elle a eu.
Le vin c'est comment?
Tu sais qu'il faut arrêter de prendre
de me filmer avec une bouteille à la main, on va croire
Que quoi?
que je bois beaucoup.
Mais c'est la
Mais
vérité.
c'est pas vrai. Je savoure.
Mais oui.
Je savoure beaucoup. Cheers.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Not cheese. Pas du fromage. Oh là là. Bon appétit, Benoît.
Bon appétit.
Merci.
Quoi?
Rien.
Fantastique.
Bon appétit.
Bon appétit. Non, tu vas pas fumer quand je coupe du melon, là.
This is Paula, another GR11 hiker.
T'as jamais vu couper du melon ou quoi?
Yeah, that's right. Bonne nuit.
Bonne nuit, à demain.
À demain.
Oui, c'est en France.
Thank you.